P, multi-million-dollar real estate investor. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Look, today we're going to talk a little bit about just being hyper-focused. And how did I get so hyper-focused to get to where I'm at today? Well, there's some ways that this happens over time if you can develop this skill. You know, somebody obviously needs to tell you about the skill so you can develop it. You got to recognize it. A lot of times you just don't know what you don't know. You know, you don't have the information to even make the right decision. A lot of times, guys, you know, you got to get the right information first, and then you can make the decision. I want to talk about being hyper focused. You know, in 2025 and onward, there were some things that I did to be hyper focused and stay on exactly what I wanted to do, because what you find is a lot of people after New Year's, we make a New Year's resolution or whatnot, and then you know, after about 10, 12, 15 days, everybody stops doing what they said they was going to do all year. So to stay hyper focused, which a lot of my success came from focus, and a lot of people's failures come from not focusing. So it's important to be focused on exactly what you want. Now, there's some of the things that I did on my journey to stay focused was like, because every day you don't have the same motivation, so it's hard to stay focused when you're not motivated, you know. So you need to do things and have slogans and things like that you say to yourself that keep you motivated on the days when you know, it looks like this outside. You know, the days it look like that outside and there's snow on the ground, you don't feel like putting in the work, you know. Well, for those days you got to have a little bit of extra something on the side to get you motivated to get going, to get out here for the day, you know. One of the main things, one thing I did was, like I said, I wrote down slogans, and I used them a lot, like, you know, like slogans, like, you know, motivational type of slogans, like you can't stop me type of slogans, and those help me stay motivated. And like I got like t-shirts and shit like that, so you know, it's like a movement. I think it's to make it easier for you to stay motivated is you got to understand that it's a lifestyle and not just something you're doing for the week or for the month or for the year. You know what I mean? And I think that's the same thing with a lot of things you guys do in life. You gotta turn it. It's gotta be a lifestyle. You can't be you know, just doing it on your off time. You gotta treat it like a lifestyle, and then it makes it easier to do it every day, because you know you gotta do it every day anyways, because it's part of your lifestyle. Opposed to saying, oh, I'm gonna do this for just 3 or 4 months and then I'm done. Well, you'll probably be done a lot quicker than 3 or 4 months if that was your goal. Also, being able to, you guys need to be able to understand your, what was I getting ready to say? Sorry about that. You guys need to understand, you know, how to stay motivated and stay focused, you know, throughout your journey. Some other things I was doing throughout my journey to stay focused was, you know, I'd always go back to some of the books and stuff that I believed in. I'd go back to my material that I already read, actually, and the material, that was like the material that probably got me to wanting to get focused. You know, I probably ran across some information or something somewhere, and then I was trying to get in, you know, you get all pumped up for a day or two. Oh, I'm going to go out, I'm going to hustle, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make this money, I'm going to start this business, yada, yada. And then, you know, a week later, it all falls apart somehow. Because you're not focused in, you don't have the motivation and the focus. You know, you need to have long-term goals, long-term, so you can keep your focus long-term. And stay on exactly what you're trying to do every day, you know, staying locked in. A lot of times, other things I do to stay focused, man, is I write my goals down all the time. So I'm always writing my goals down. I'm talking like, you know, sometimes a couple times a week. And that's long-term and short-term goals. And that's how I stay focused too. So, because I'm looking at my goals all the time, so I stay locked in with what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm staying locked in exactly what my goal is. So I'm staying close to it. You know, this is about being, you know, it's about being close to something, right? It's about, you know, it has to be in front of you. You need to be aware of it. You need to talk about it. You need to be, it needs to be in your atmosphere, you know? It needs to be close by all the time, so you don't have to, you become unfocused over time. If you keep it close to you all the time, you'll stay focused in, you'll stay locked in, and you'll always remember the mission. So being diligent, being diligent on what you got to do every day. But over time, man, it come down to, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. I know you heard that before, but you really got to put that in play. Like, you got to start honestly understanding that you got to do something every day. You have to put one little piece together every day, minimum. Something you have to do toward your business every last single day. Now, if you go work a day job, a regular job, then hey, you can take Saturday, Sunday off, and you ain't got to worry about it. You can just listen to whatever somebody was telling you. They tell you what to do, you go to work, do it, and come home and be done. And you don't get paid for that. You don't get paid much for that, right? You get a little bit of money. You get a paycheck. Now look how bad it got quick, how quick it got bad out here. Look at that. That quick. Roads is bad now. You got to be willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to do it, So those are a couple things, man, I did to stay focused, man. You got to stay focused in this game and stay locked in at all times. Now, people going to be coming to want to party with you, do other things with you here and there throughout the weekdays and months and years, but you got to tell them no. You got to be focused in on what you got to do. That's just what it takes. Maybe you need a picture of your family in your wallet or something to keep you locked in. I don't know. People talk about like they'll do whatever they got to do for their kids, but at the same time, shit, I understand you'll die for them and all that, but right now all you got to do is go to get a job, start hustling, find a business, do them type of things. So it ain't really that extreme. But you got to want it, put that work in, and do it. Man, I just wanted to drop this thing, man. It's the Happy New Year to y'all, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, lock in. If y'all got any questions, make sure y'all comment below. Hustle hard in the comments below. Make sure y'all make sure you stay hustling hard, man, and keep your head up, man. Get at me later.